Interview Shira has acting is exposing but gives me a seal to hide behind. Imphal Free Press, Sunday, January 31, 2021. January 30 Agencies. I don't remember anything of my life before cancer from the age of 3 to 6. I was very sick. Being ill forced me to mature early. I started to write poems and stories, of course. I wish it had happened, but a part of me is thankful for what I went through. I understand pain and suffering. It shaped who I am. The first part I got came over Facebook. A well known Israeli casting director messaged out of the blue. I would enroll at an art school on a whim where I fell in love with acting. I turned up to the audition with no expectation. Opening the door felt like stepping into Narnia, and I have not looked back. When I heard about Orthodox, I wasn't sure if I would relate to Esther. I read the script and forgot where she's from. It's a coming of age of story, a journey we can all relate to. But we also have so much in common too. Growing up, I was stubborn and asked too many questions. As a child, I would also sing in secret. Art and music help us both find a voice. My first movie, Princess, was accepted to Sundars. That was overwhelming for a control freak in her teens. I was desperate to plan and for my agent to give me answers. She hugged me and wrote a note to me on paper. Let's go. Trust the journey and things will happen. Reading it soothed me then and still does now. Being shy by nature, I find that performing offers me some protection. Acting is exposing, but telling a story gives me a protective shield to hide behind. Nobody ever knows quite how many of your personal experiences are on show when the cameras roll. I go to sleep far too late every night. Whatever you do in evening, I'm doing at 3 a.m. It's not insomnia. I read, work, write, rehearse. I don't touch my phone and just indulge in these magical hours of silence. Waking up for a 5 a.m. call time takes some adjustment. I have played two ultra Orthodox Jewish women in unorthodox and still. I had preconception and knew little of these communities. I still have my criticisms, although I now see complexity too. These women taught me to be less adjustmental and more empathetic. They have dreams and desires, pains and falls, just like you. I always believed in unorthodox, but with a release during the lockdown, it was hard at first to judge the response. Then one evening I went to my balcony and looked out across Tel Aviv, my city. My face was blaring out on so many people's TV screens. All I could do to celebrate was to tell the cast and crew on WhatsApp. Yes, it would have been great to go to the Emmys, but getting messages from Barry Jenkins, Jodie Comer, and Sarah Paulson, that's still pretty cool. Learning Yiddish from scratch was a challenge that became innovation. From Morning till night I listen, speak, and write. Bringing it to life in front of such a huge audience is an honor. It offers me a connection to my history that it's the language my grandparents spoke in Europe before they left. I have nothing against cats as such, but I'm allergic and so have been scared of them forever. It's funny, I'm fine with heights, with darkness, and even spiders, but I cannot be alone in a room with your feline friend. Thank you.